Hey guys, it's me Mario, nice to see you guys. Movie's doing really good right now, don't worry, it should be coming out very soon. Anyway, so I am here to make an actual video with you guys, talk about something I've actually been wondering, and I checked, no one on YouTube has ever done this before. So, I think it's time I put my name in history books and become the very first person to talk about this topic. So today, I am here to answer the question for you guys, as of today, July 22nd, 2026, how many possible avatar combinations are there for an average gorilla in Gorilla Tag? Well, there's a lot to consider, and trust me, once we finish this video, you're going to see the avatar customization much more different from how you expect. If you want to know why I'm holding my hand like this, I'm reading off my phone of my studies, okay? Anyway, so let's begin. So, we gotta consider multiple different things in this case. So we're gonna start from the very beginning. So I'm gonna start with the colors, just to show you guys how crazy this number's gonna be. So I'm just gonna stand over here and let the numbers pop up on the screen. You will see it, don't worry. Anyway, so to start off, we have 3 different sliders when the game first came out. Red, green, and blue, with each one going from the number between 0 and 9. So to get this number, we'd have to do 10 times 10 times 10, or 10 to the power of 3 to get the number 1000. Think about that. When this game first came out in 2021, there were already 1000 possible different combinations for your avatar in this game. 1000 combinations. That's already crazy, but it's about to get much more crazy. Because later, they added the hat room. You guys remember the hat room, right? Well, that had 9 different hats in it. And since we can combine those with the colors, we'd have to get that number, we have to multiply 9 times 1000 to get 9000 customizations. But it's actually an extra 1000, so really 10,000. And why is that? Because we have the also ability of not having a hat at all. So already, in just less than a year, there are already 10,000 possible combinations for your avatar. Think about that. 10,000 combinations, which is already insane, but trust me, this number is going to get, a lot more bigger. So, now that we have the hats down, we're going to go on to badges. So, badges are actually gonna be, it's actually gonna be pretty easy. We just gotta multiply the number. For example, if there are 25 badges, the total becomes 10,000 times 26, because we're including the chance of there not wearing it at all. So, say B plus 1, with the 1 representing, well, not wearing a badge at all. By taking that number, so if it's 25, we're going to multiply 10 times 26, giving us 200 and, let me see, that would be giving us like 260,000 combinations. Well, that's just an example though. So, according to the Google Tag Wiki, there are 39 badges to choose from. So, yeah, I know, not to choose from in the Google Tag's history. So, multiplying our current number of 10,000 by 40, we get 400,000 possible combinations. And this also includes combination mixings. For example, it's like me wearing this boo bag and then this badge, for instance. That's just an example. But that's 40,000 different 400,000 different combinations. Think about that. And we're just getting started. There's still a lot more stuff to go through with this. And by the way, remember, if I add 1 extra, that's for not wearing anything at all in that case, okay? Just want to make that clear. So then, going on from that, there is pretty much the rings in this game. Now, currently, there are 7 ring cosmetics. We're going to make that number 8 in this case, is for the idea of not having a ring on at all. And by taking this logic, 400,000 times our 8 rings combinations will give us already 3,200,000 possible combinations, which is already very crazy. And it's gonna get crazier, because we're gonna go on to faces now. So in Gorilla Tag, there are 107 different face combinations, and including the chance of not having it on one at all, gives us 108 different combinations, meaning that by multiplying our current number of 3,200,000 12,000 times 108 will give us 345,600,000 possible combinations. And that's not even, and there's still a lot more stuff we gotta go through. Then there's the glove cosmetics. And now, we're not counting the ring ones, because we already counted those. So, taking off the ring total, by subtracting the 7 rings already counted, that gives us 22 glove cosmetics plus 1 for not wearing one at all, giving us 23 glove choices. Meaning that by taking our current number and multiplying that by 23 will give us the stupidly huge number of 7,948,800,000 different combinations. And then there's the shirts you can wear. Now there are 61 different shirts at our disposal, so we can make that 62 for not wearing one at all. Meaning that we take our number, multiply that by 62, our new number, 492,825,600,000 possible combinations. Let that sink in, because that's more combinations than there are humans that ever existed, which is just insane. Think about that. There are more combinations in this little monkey game than there are humans on Earth, which is crazy that this game is free. So, yeah, sorry, that was weird. Anyway, now there's the possibility of, well, skins. Now, skins are fairly new, so there's only really 7 of them, and we can subtract one of them for the gorilla fur. Actually, no, we don't have to. But that gives us 8 skin choices in total, including the one of not having one fit at all. Making our brand new total by multiplying our number by 8, a whopping 3,942,604,800,000 possible combinations, which is insane. And we have now crossed the trillions mark at already. Gorilla Tag, you might want to add this to your game menu once you start downloading the game. And then there's pants and belts as well. I'm gonna count them both, because basically the same thing. Now, there are 16 different pants cosmetics, so making that number 17 for not having one on at all, and the same logic goes for belt/weights, which gives us 15, including not 14, including not having one of those on at all. And this makes our new number. You want to take a guess what the number is? Our new number for our total right now is 1,5,364,224,000,000 in combinations. We're already going into the quadrillion mark, and then there's holdable cosmetics, and there are a ton of these. So as of today, there are 93 arm cosmetics for this game. So we're gonna make that 94 for the chance of not having one of those on at all, which makes our brand new total 94 quadrillion 504 bill no 94 quadrillion 504 trillion 237 billion 56 million combinations, which is insane. And that's 94.5 quadrillion possible combinations. And to put that into perspective, humans who have ever... The Dawn Gorilla is now 120 billion, and our current avatar combination is 94.5 quadrillion. That's roughly 787,000 times more combinations than the estimated number of humans who have ever existed. Let that sink in. In this monkey game, there are more combinations by over 787,000 than there are humans who have ever existed. And the game is free. That's just insane. Think about that. And then there's chest and back cosmetics. Now there are 87 back choices, including the one that's me not even wearing one, and the same thing goes for chest with 13, including not actually wearing one at all. This makes our brand new, gigantic total become the whopping number 106 quintillion, 884 quadrillion, 292 trillion, 110 billion, 336 million combinations. Can you believe that? And we're not even done yet. There's still tag effects to go through. Now, these are roughly pretty new, so with 11 tag effects, adding the extra one for not having one at all gives us 12 choices to go through, meaning that our new total of all of this together is now 1,282,611,505 5 but no, it's 1,282,611,525,324,032,000,032 combinations. And we're not even done yet, because there's still something that's going to make this number go absolutely ridiculous. So guys, there's the name. Name's also very important. So, let me put it to you this way, guys. Let's think about this for a second. With how much there is now, you might start thinking that this number is starting to get really, really huge. But trust me, it's about to get a lot bigger, because I'm going to enter in my calculator right now. If we first have to figure out how many actual combinations there are for a name in gorrila tag. Now, if there are 10 possible digits for a name in this game, then that means that we also have 36 digits to use for that name. So I'm typing this into ChatGPT right now to give you guys the answer. I'm working with him for a lot for this. So if there are 10 digits and have 36 digits to choose from, we can get the answer to how many possible names there are. And then we can add that number to our total count. So, by taking this logic, there are 10 characters, and there are 36 possible choices, with there being 26 letters and 10 numbers, meaning that we can put this as 36 to the power of 10, which gives us the stupidly gigantic number of 3 quadrillion, 656 trillion, 158 billion, 440,062,976 combinations. Meaning that by taking that and adding it to the total we have now, so that by taking our now for names now and adding that to the total, that means our final number for this, including everything we have, is the stupidly, ridiculously long number, which I don't even know how to say. I'm gonna ask how to write it. Out. The number that is the final combination for this is the following. It is 4 undecillion, 689 decillion, 439 million, 880 octillion, 512 septillion, 338 sextillion, oh my god, there's like just so much here, stillion combinations. Yeah. 4 decillion, 789 decillion, 439 million, 880 octillion, 512 septillion, 338 sextillion combinations. Can you believe that? That number is followed by 369. That's a number followed by 21 zeros. Think about that. That's how many combinations are in this stupid little game. That's the final number. Well, kind of. Because there's still Fermi estimation we have to worry about. No. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you don't know what the heck Fermi estimation is. Well, if for those of you who have ever actually watched that video where it's a MatPat tries to figure out how many numbers are in Mario Maker, Fermi estimation is making a logical guess and then using that guess to get closer and more specific towards the actual number, because Well, because think about it, some of these combinations are just random sets that are go over multiple things, and so that number is, well, sadly impossible to know. So we're going to use Fermi estimation to get a more exact number. Alright, well, let's begin with this. If we set up the total possibilities equal the avatar combinations in this case, giving an estimate of 4.69 times 10 to the power of 36, which is roughly 4.7 undecillion possible gorilla tag identities. And the real number could be higher or lower because some cosmetics can't be worn together, some items change slot, and some names may have restrictions. And new updates can add more options to this, which number can go for exponential growth really quickly through updates. But a Fermi estimate being within a factor of 10 or even 100 is often considered a good result in this case. The big takeaway is that Gorilla Tag has a ridiculously huge identity space compared to the number of actual players. So to figure out what the actual number is, we can simply ask, so how do, so what's the actual number? So the actual number here is, for using Fermi estimate, the actual number is the number we calculated from the assumptions not verified in this game's statistics. So, with avatar combinations, there are about 1.2826 sextillion avatars. That's a lot. And with the 10 character names, that's about 3.656 quadrillion names, which is just insane. Meaning that by taking the avatar plus name combination, we get I'm just gonna read out this to you. 128261150532403200000 times 36. It can't even fit on the screen, giving us the final number of 4 undecillion 689 decillion 439 880 octillion 512 septillion 338 sextillion, 156 quintillion, 177 quadrillion, 480 trillion, or in scientific notation, 4.6894308805123388 times 10 to the power of 36. So the estimated Gorilla Tag Identity universe, named plus Avatar, the final number for this game is 4.69 undecillion unique combinations. Think about that. And this is a huge, gigantic number. So that means that my avatar, your avatar, or anyone's avatar in this game is probably so specific if you tried, it may have never before existed in the entirety of human history. It may have never before existed in this game, no one may have ever had it before, and you are the first person to ever make it. And this is kind of similar to this other thing where a 52 card deck actually has so many combinations that it's very likely that any sort of deck arrangement has never before existed. Which is kind of crazy, actually. So, yeah, pretty much. So, but you know what? No one obviously has ever just figured out that, well, this number has ever existed. So you know what I'm going to do? I am the first person to find this number, matter of fact, so I'm officially going to claim this number. And so I, Mario VR, officially make the number 4.689430880512338 times 10 to the power of 36, fix the number officially known as Lemming's number, which is just going to be the actual estimate as of now. Now, if you guys want to keep track of this, you guys can go right ahead. If you guys want to keep this number updated, you can, as the updates go on. So if you guys want, comment down below on every single one of my videos going forward, if you want to, about the new amount of combinations. Like, think about that. There are so many combinations in this game that it's likely that your avatar or my avatar has never before existed. Like, I can just do this. Like, I can just do this right now. Like, I can just do this. Actually, no. This avatar may have never before existed in all of history. Think about that. This avatar may have never actually existed in the first place. Which is insane to think about, okay? Like, there are so many avatars that avatar I just showed you may have never, ever existed. Which is actually insanely cool, but also just like mind-blowing right now, which is just stupid. Like, can you guys believe that? It's actually just crazy. So guys, I thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy now knowing that the total for what the actual number is 4.69 undefined unique identities. Or in other words, what I'm now calling Lemming's number. So yeah, official number is now Lemming's number, and yeah. So if you guys want to keep this updated or make your own video like this, highly recommend it. But yeah. But there's one more thing we need to talk about though. Just to give you guys a little something crazy to think about. Is how fast we got to this point. It took human history billions of years to get over 100 billion people, while Gorilla Tag, to get an undecillion amount, that took us only 5 years. I'm done, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can subscribe if you want. Movies should be coming out really soon, and yeah. Bye!